Okay, meal timing, the third thing that affects how you feel hormonally after every single meal you eat. This is just as important as food types and your food amounts. If, for example, you eat your breakfast at 7 a.m. and then you were to eat your second meal of the day at 8 a.m., I'm sure you'd agree that after your second meal at 8 a.m., you'd feel heavy, lethargic, and you'd feel fatigued. Reason being is because you would be putting food on top of food. There wouldn't have been enough time there for your first meal of the day to be digested properly, ready for your second meal to go in. So you're putting food on top of food. Now, it takes an incredible amount of energy to digest food. So if you're putting two meals basically on top of each other, you're using tons of energy, and that's why you're going to get fatigued. So there's only 1 hour in between your meal 1 and meal 2. That's why you're going to feel fatigued. But then on the other end of the scale, if you were to then go and eat your second meal of the day at, say, 5 p.m, that would be way too long in between those two meals, and you would end up being really, really hungry. You'd be starving before you even got to that 5 p.m. To eat your second meal of the day, and you'd be reaching for anything. You'd be reaching, you'd be having a look at vending machines, you'd be pulling into service stations and all that sort of thing because you're way too hungry, and you're getting yourself into trouble very, very quickly. Now, somewhere in between that, I'm sure you can imagine that if you were to eat your second meal somewhere sort of midway, that you would feel better, right? So then if you were to eat your second meal of the day at, say, 9 a.m, so now you've got the 2 hours, you got in between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m, you got 2 hours, and you still felt a little bit heavy after that second meal, then that time in between those two meals still isn't enough. So then you push it out another hour, and then you have your second meal of the day at about 10 a.m. So then that's 3 hours in between, and you see how you feel then. And if you're feeling better and better, and you feel light, satisfied, and energized from that, then that means that second meal of the day, the 3 hours after that, is smack on. It's perfect. And plus you can play around, like you can move it around in like 15-minute blocks, you can move it around in 30-minute blocks, and you can see what's best for you, because even moving your meals in 15-minute blocks either side will affect how you're going to feel hormonally, right? It's usually around 30 minutes and that sort of thing, but even 15 minutes can make a massive difference. Try it out, see how you go, and optimize your meal timing by being aware of how you're feeling after that meal. That's the key. Meal timing, it affects you hormonally after every single meal you eat. Get it right and the results are amazing. Don't let another 12 months go by without reaching your weight, health and well-being goals. Whether you want to reduce weight or you just want to get rid of fatigue, you want to increase your energy levels, you want to get fitter, stronger, don't let another 12 months go by. You don't need to do that. You can do it affordable. Just follow LifeGrip, comment on the Facebook page, pick up the phone, whatever you need to do, let's get it happening. I'll help you reach your weight, health and well-being goals. And so within the next 12 months, you can really start to make some progress, because once you optimize your food types, food amounts and your meal timing, you're going to feel amazing. You balance out your blood sugar levels and the quality of your life goes up, straight up. You're just feeling better and better. The quality of your life is based on the quality of your emotions that you experience on a daily basis. So, and life's better, the quality of your emotions are better with balanced blood sugar levels. So, optimize your food types, food amounts, meal timing, eat, think and live clean.